This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Hi, everybody.
Can I say something right now?
Yes,
If
you
you
can.
podcast today, you're going to hear a bunch of turncoats. Real insidious people that we work with who act like they're our friends, and suddenly we start talking about the fact that Channel 9, the staff over in Paris, are staying at a shit hotel, and all the execs are flowing in, and they're all like, yeah, it's just like you guys. Like, they're in here now. Like,
You know what?
aren't you guys?
Yeah.
Mouthies.
Yeah. You know
I'm
what?
going to get in my free Mazda and go home.
All I kept thinking is your dad saying, the rich get
The
richer.
rich get richer. Amy, we are selfless. Come over here and speak up for us, Amy. We are selfless. Tell them.
You can't, can
When
you,
we're
Amy?
in public, we let
Don't
you look
lie.
us in the eye.
Harry, what's been going in your mouth all morning?
Don't do it.
Bum-flavoured
Toblerone.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
exactly. Do you think other breakfast shows hand bum-flavoured Toblerone to their bloody workmates?
Yeah.
No,
Did you-
actually.
Did I offer you a lift in my free cup? No, I didn't.
Yeah.
So lucky.
Yeah.
So lucky.
God, you know what, Sam, and you're the worst of all, just sitting in the background and throwing shit at us.
Sniping.
You know what? I'm going to get in my free Mazda too. From Melville Mazda. I'm going to run you down.
Thanks, Melville Mazda.
So there's no
Anyway.
differential.
Yeah,
That's what we're
yeah.
saying.
Great show
What we're
today.
saying,
we
we're all
addressed
about-
that.
We're very egalitarian
We
here.
addressed that.
Great word, Natalie.
Thank you. You're going to hear some awesome stories, actually, about the inequalities in life. And
Yeah.
it's mostly people who've been betrayed by their families,
Yeah.
which surprised
I think we
me.
came across something then, didn't we?
So we got a text message this morning off Anthony Albanese, our Prime Minister, saying, "Hey, do you want to come on for a chat?" And we said, "No worries." And to be honest, we don't really. He had
don't
nothing to
talk
talk
about
about.
Just shooting the breeze with the PM.
Andrew Gaze talks to us. He's a 5-time Olympian.
He told us something a little bit revealing about the US basketball team.
That's good.
Oh yeah, I have not read this
Amazing,
anywhere
isn't
before,
it?
so it might be an inside scoop.
Nathan,
Saying.
Nat,
No, I don't think it was that.
and Shaun.
I'm enjoying it.
Nova 937.
Hi.
It's 6:05. Nathan and Shaun. Good morning, everybody.
Hey, gonna
Wednesday.
be a great show today.
Why?
So excited.
Oh, give us a reason to listen.
Oh, well, I said to Harry, "Are you feeling peckish today?" And then Harry said, "Yeah, I am." And I said, "Well, would you like me to bring in the Bumblerone from yesterday?"
Oh, the Toblerone that was... I don't know what happens. My Toblerone was unaffected. What you did to the things that you sat on yesterday when we played Sitting on a Secret, because I couldn't see what you were doing.
I know.
Were you fully grinding it? Or
Like,
something?
it was like
I mean, it was effective because you identified you won.
yeah.
It was like putting something in a horse's mouth and just going.
Very
The
similar.
crumpets were destroyed.
When we went to Channel 7,
Yes.
we were doing something yesterday, guys, and one of the girls loved that, and she asked the question, how did I break that candle?
Yes.
So anyway, later on in the day, I had to take the dog to the vet. As soon as I walked in, and this chick says to me, how did you break that candle with your bum?
Did people think it was a big, thick church candle, did they?
Not high, Shaun, nothing like that.
So,
Did you
in
just
case
bend
you...
over and show it?
In case you weren't listening at that time, we played Sitting on a Secret yesterday for Game Changers, and that's where two of these guys got blindfolded, and then we just put random seats on random things on a seat, and they have to guess what it is by just using their ass.
Sean's very good at it, but also very powerful buttocks.
People listen to
a
it.
fresh thing of crumpets, right?
Yeah.
A fresh thing of crumpets. And Shaun tore them apart.
Yes.
Like, tore them
They
apart.
were-
And can I say, like, doing that to a crumpet is like pulling a sponge apart with
Yes. You
like an actual,
mutilated the
washing
crumpets.
sponge.
I was surprised when we saw them after I sat on them.
Yeah.
But I was trying to feel it all
Mine
out.
were looked like they were straight off the shelf still, and yours looked like they'd been run over by a dump
To the
truck.
point where I think that if you ever farted in bed, you'd turn around and Megan would have no skin or muscles left. It'd just be a skeleton.
It's very revealing.
Very.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Hi, T.
You did
Hi,
some
guys.
on-the-spot traffic reporting this morning.
I was almost going to have to do a live traffic report from my car.
So what happened?
Well, there was a massive accident on the Kwinana Freeway. I was none the wiser. I was just minding my own
You
business.
don't get
work,
traffic
yeah.
alerts at all hours of the night?
No, I just got in the car and I was, just putting my music on,
Like
having
every
a good
other
time.
day?
And then, so the Kwinana Freeway northbound was all blocked off, coming off Mandragorda Drive. So I had to go back into Mandra. At that stage, I was like, should I just go home? And go
Yes,
back to
I
bed?
know.
Like,
Oh, my
You should be
God.
allowed to.
yeah, I think so. I think
So you went along through to Rockingham.
Yeah, to Rockingham and then on to
Innes
Paganoni
Ave.
Road. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was. I came in a bit frazzled this
So,
morning.
you've basically driven from Albany to Perth this
Yeah,
morning.
pretty
but just-
much. Yeah.
Something interesting you said, though. Can I have that music again, please?
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much, Harry.
Getting to know.
What CD did you pop on?
Well, I have a bit of a Spotify playlist going at the moment.
What were we listening to?
What was
on
I
the way
listening
in?
to this morning? God, a bit of everything. I'm actually obsessed with Teddy Swims at the moment. So a bit of Teddy Swims this morning.
Yeah, a bit of Teddy Swims.
Yeah, nothing too
Do you think
interesting.
about popping Nova on, or?
No.
As none of us do.
Don't listen to anything at all.
Sometimes I drive in silence.
Great work. Great
Listen to
sing.
Nova, though.
This is the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast. Last quarter.
Be there to cheer on the home team from the Bankwest Best Seats in the House.
Super prize up for grabs. 2 premium Bankwest best seats to see the West Coast Eagles take on the Gold Coast Suns this Friday. Premium seating, food and drinks is all included.
Well, let's hear from Kelly from Southern River. G'day, Kel.
G'day, how you going?
Oh,
Good,
G'day,
Cal.
Cal. Do you know how to win the last quarter, Kelly?
Oh, you win the last quarter?
Wow.
Certainly do.
Sean.
Super branding.
Well, it sounds like she knows what it takes to get the job
Well,
done.
know.
I've got a Kelly in my life, and she's as smart as that, Kelly. Could be in trouble. No, she could be winning this.
Kelly today is wearing pants as a hat.
Kelly, in the first quarter, you're up against Daniel from Marangaroo. Good morning, Dan.
Good morning.
Good morning,
guys.
Daniel. Daniel, do you know how to win the last quarter?
You win the last quarter.
Yeah, you do, Daniel.
Well, there we go. I think they're both learned on the
yes.
rules.
When are we bringing out the merch for this?
I don't know. Would you, Daniel? Would you buy the last quarter merch?
Would I buy the merch? Absolutely.
Yeah.
The last
Kelly,
quarter
Kelly,
merch.
would you buy the last quarter merch?
Absolutely. I'm very swayed by advertising.
Kelly says, just do it.
Fantastic.
Our kind of girl, Kelly. Okay, here's what's going to happen. We're about to ask you the first quarter question. If you know the answer, buzz in with your name. If you get it right, you're through to the second quarter. Get it wrong and your opponent goes through. Let's test your buzzers. Kelly,
Kelly?
Daniel.
Daniel.
Daniel, I like your vibe. Okay. First quarter time.
All right. Which form of aerial transportation would emerge from Inspector Gadget's hat?
Daniel.
Kelly?
Daniel.
Helicopter.
Daniel.
Yes, Daniel, a
You're
helicopter.
absolutely correct. Goodbye,
Amazing.
Kelly.
Imagine having that power.
Daniel, in the second quarter, you're up against Kat from North Coogee. Good morning, Kat.
Hello, how you going?
Hey, good cat.
How do you win the last quarter, Kat?
You got to win the last quarter.
Obviously.
Oh my God,
Kat.
she knows.
Would you buy the merch, Kat?
Absolutely.
Are you
Sure.
just saying that?
Would you like a T-shirt,
No,
or were you
I love
thinking
it.
a hoodie, cat?
Or a cap?
Oh, hoodie.
Hoodie?
The
Yeah.
T-shirt will retail about $29.99.
Just putting it out there.
Is that okay, everyone?
That's fine. It's
What
fine
about the
by
hoodie?
me.
The hoodie's going to be like
The
60,
hoodie,
70
will
bucks.
be about 60.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
more than 60 because of cost of living.
Where-
We'll have to come up with that
Which
colours
sweatshop
too.
shop are you getting these made in?
Well, the one where the children work the hardest.
The one where you got your suits made from that.
Yeah, no.
That's right. Okay, here's what's going to happen. Kat, we need to test your buzzer. Kat?
Cat?
It's working, everybody.
Second quarter question of the last quarter. Name any current or former AFL Premiership player.
Cat?
Daniel.
Kat?
Selwood?
Oh,
Do we need a first name? Doesn't
We need a
matter.
your
First
first
name.
name. Give us his first name.
Joel?
Yes, Joel.
I love it.
Three of-
Joel.
Joel.
Wow, Daniel.
Bye, Daniel.
You said you knew how to win the last quarter.
I did say that.
He's not going to buy our T-shirt now.
What a liar.
Kat, in the third quarter, you're taking on Josh from South Guildford. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning.
Hey, Josh.
Josh.
Josh, do you know how to win the last quarter?
Yeah, you got to win the last quarter.
Are you sure you know? Because Daniel said he knew. And he didn't.
Josh, would you prefer to buy a hoodie, a T-shirt, or a muscle shirt?
Would I prefer to buy one?
Yeah, of our merch. Our
We're
merch.
just doing research.
Yeah.
I'll go the muscle shirt. Get the guns
Muscle
out.
shirt.
Yeah. You know
I
what?
see.
You know what? We're chucking a mouse pad.
Oh, you can do them too.
Probably.
Why not? If we're going in, we're going all in. Josh, please
mouse
test
pad.
your buzzer. Josh,
Josh.
working well. It's third quarter time. The voice box is scientifically known by which name starting with L?
Cat?
Josh.
Cat?
Larynx?
Yes.
Loves it.
Hey, Cat.
Josh, what a lie.
I know. Josh, you said you knew how to win the last quarter. Anyway,
say
Kat,
that.
you're in the last quarter, Kat. I know where you're going to take on Amelia from Aluka. Good morning, Amelia.
Morning.
Amelia, we've
Amelia.
heard lies this morning, utter lies of people saying they know how to win the last quarter. Do you know how to win the last quarter?
You've got to win the last quarter.
All right,
you
so
do, mate.
maybe they know, but they're just not capable.
I don't
Are you
know.
capable of winning the last quarter?
I hope so.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Would you buy our merch?
I've got merch.
You've got merch.
last quarter merch.
What do you have?
Oh, last quarter match. I thought you meant for the footy.
No.
No,
I don't care about the footy.
No, they've got enough money.
Last
we mean
quarter
us.
merch. Like, you know, jeggings or something if we bring them into the
The
mould.
last quarter jegging.
Last quarter. What about tracky dacks with the last quarter on the butt?
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Good,
good.
she's on board.
Good.
Okay. It's the last quarter, everybody.
Oh.
Amelia, please test your buzzer. Amelia.
Amelia.
All right. And Kat, just give yours one last go, Kat.
Cat.
Yeah, they're working. Here we go. It's the last quarter.
So is the horn, as it turns out. Oh. Okay, here we go. Which AFL team is named after the large star at the heart of our solar system?
Cat.
Cat? Cat?
Gold Coast Suns.
Yes,
She knew the entire time how to win the last quarter.
Cat. You are now off to see the Gold Coast Suns when they take on the West Coast Eagles. You've got 2 premium Bankwest best seats to the match this Friday night at Optus Stadium. Premium seating, food and drinks is all included. Kate, you're going to have a
Brilliant.
cracking night.
Right on,
well
Kat.
done.
Thank you so much.
No
She
worries.
didn't lie to us. She did
didn't
it.
lie to
Though,
us.
this merch.
I know. It's really taking off,
We'll
isn't
make
it?
a lot of money.
Trucker hats. What else?
We'll get trucker hats.
Pens.
Yep.
Pens. Always.
Oh,
water
drink
bottles.
Oh, geez,
Oh, my
Samuel's
God.
right in our face. Water bottles. Bum bags, fanny packs, packs of fannies. Love it.
How much are you going to
Last
sell them
quarter's
for?
back again tomorrow,
Put me on your
everybody.
list.
It's the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Nathan and
Harry's
Shaun.
getting so frustrated with me right now. I went rogue last night, everybody. I went rogue for dinner. You know that during the week, how do I eat?
You eat like you're in prison, and that's all you deserve.
Yeah.
There's no pleasure to be had.
No.
And if you even get the tiniest bit of pleasure, you then have to whip yourself for a bit.
I did. Last night, I just went, you know what? I cannot be bothered walking the 2 metres to the kitchen from the lounge.
Yeah.
So I Uber-eated a bit of varsity. I got some
Varsity.
I got a cheeseburger and chips, Harry.
Was it that easy
Yeah.
to tell everyone?
Yeah,
I was
yeah, yeah.
guessing for an hour.
No. But this is the frustrating thing, right? So I didn't do priority, which I normally do.
Yeah.
So you pay an extra $3 or $4
Because you've made of money.
take it straight
Yep.
to you. So
Yeah.
for some reason I just didn't do it last night. And then I saw that the guy was making multiple trips. So he was going to one place before mine and then to my place. The guy drove past my place all the way over the other side of Maylands near the river and then drove back to my place. Shouldn't you
No,
drop
clearly the other person did pay for priority.
Nobody's throwing a body in the river or
Don't
something.
you just drop off
if you're
On the
driving
way
straight
through.
past
on the way through?
It doesn't appear
I
to
don't know,
be
is
great
it-
route management, I'll be honest.
Is that not,
yeah.
I'm not an Uber Eats driver, but
Yeah. Is it?
not the best
I mean,
use
the
of
only
their
thing you
time.
can think
It's
of
not.
is that order came in first, yours
Yes.
was second, so that was the right
It's not
reason.
about
But
the
it
order,
doesn't
but-
make sense.
Sean,
in terms
I've
of the
paid for
navigation.
priority, and I've seen my people that are delivering priority stop,
Yeah.
and they're delivering stuff. So come on, priority is
Nathan,
just a suggestion.
I once had an Uber Eats driver. He had to drive straight down
Yeah.
Canning Highway and make one right turn,
Yeah.
and he got lost. He got lost. He ended up right other side of the highway, like
Isn't
right
it
through
frustrating
all
when
these
you look-
back streets. I'm like, what are you
Isn't
doing?
it frustrating working
And
in
he
the tracking?
He wasn't making another delivery.
Then nothing gets me more when I look at the icon and they're on a bicycle. Go, oh, come on!
Pedal, for God's sake.
It's the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Earlier this morning, we got a text message and it's like, hey, you up?
Yeah, and we went like,
Yeah,
new phone,
here we go.
who this?
Welcome to the show, our friend Anthony Albanese. Good morning.
Good morning. I hope you're standing up for the anthem there.
course we
Always,
are.
Prime Minister.
Are you kidding me?
Always for you.
When we don't even understand what a chair is when we speak to you.
And have you sorted out the new studio?
Yeah.
I mean,
have-
mostly.
Harry's playing some disco lights every now and then, and it kind of throws us out a bit.
You know what it is, Elbo? It's when you get like a bit too much tech. Like, you know, it's okay to have a bit of tech, but when everything relies
Yeah.
on tech, it's
Like when you've got a
it's
new car and it's
confusing.
got all those screens and you're not really sure what each button does. We're in that
here.
stage, yeah.
Particularly early in the morning, in flashing lights.
It's a lot.
cause some issues there.
We start skitching out at the best of times, let alone
right.
that. Elbo, what's going on, mate?
Oh, big start to the new financial year. We've had this month tax cuts kick in. We've got the energy bill relief kicking in. We've got increased rental assistance next month now, kick in at the beginning of September. And we've got, I think, some challenges ahead. We know that people are doing it tough, but I think all of those measures will really assist, particularly the tax cuts for every single taxpayer. And at the end of July, I have to remember tomorrow is Jodie's birthday, so that's my priority.
Mate.
Don't
We've all
stuff
been
that
there.
up.
We've all made a mistake at one stage. Don't do it again.
It's quite good that it's August 1, so it's easy to remember.
Oh, it's Jodie and all the horses.
Yeah.
So wait, so with Jodie's birthday, because I've seen many TV shows where the president or the prime minister has an aide that will go and
Purchase the gift, no?
Purchase a gift or bring back some options, and then you choose from them. Is that what we're doing, Elbo? Or are you going to pop down to Things and buy a lava lamp for Jodie?
I have insisted that I be the person who goes and shops for the birthday present, which is an interesting experience now going into
particularly in the adult shop.
I won't give them a free ad because that might give away where
That's
it
true.
is too.
Yes.
But let me just say that there'll be no shoplifting anywhere where I'm here because there's a range
lot
of security.
Oh, okay, that's so funny. Poor little shoplifters like, oh, don't worry about this one.
Really obviously, and we end up it ends up taking a substantial period of time because people are surprised to see me in a store.
In a normal store.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense, does it?
Where I'm not normally. It's like I insist on going to get the dog food for Toto by myself as well with the security people because one of the things I miss about this job is just
being able to do
things
stuff
that you get to do. So for the particular branch, she's pretty spoiled. My dog, funnily enough.
We know, Albo. We know.
And you've met her.
Yeah.
You've met her. You know what she's like. So she only eats one sort of food. So I have to go into a particular supermarket, and they're always quite surprised by me walking through with a box of dog food through the supermarket.
You're a man of the people.
I didn't know Aldi sold caviar. That's of course what Toto eats.
the old Canberra Centre in the ACT. The good thing is if I'm doing it in Canberra, people are pretty chilled about seeing the PM in Canberra. They're just like, hi. No big deal.
But then again, it's sort of like that with Adam Gilchrist here, especially in this area. Gilly's just walking around this area, and like cricket fans, and their minds would explode
Imagine him in
thinking that
India.
they could see. Indians would go, oh my God, it's amazing. Yeah.
Hey, Elbo, I've got to ask you, though, there's been some changes in your cabinet, which we've probably seen on the news and stuff. We want to ask you about the Olympics, though, so I won't get too deep. But I was wondering about the people who you change portfolios with.
When you shuffle them
Or
around.
you shuffle them around, right. Do they have to leave their office immediately? This is one of those, like in a footy game, you're off, you're on, bad luck, grab your stuff, you're out.
No, but some of their staff will shift around because there's expertise in particular areas, so they'll go to the new minister. Some staff are generalists, so they'll stay with the minister rather than with the portfolio. I must say I had a bit of fun over the weekend because Annika Wells, the sports minister, is there in Paris and has annoyingly been sending me photos of like her with Ariana Tipner's family after she won gold, just to rub in the fact that she's there and I'm watching on TV. And I did send her back a message saying that I would be appointing myself as Minister for Sport and the Olympics.
It's very Scott Morrison of you. You do it on the sly. You can do anything,
She should book her flight home, which she didn't take me too seriously, unfortunately.
But to be honest, though, Elbo, I'm confused because it is the Olympics. I would think our Prime Minister would be there, so why aren't you there?
I reckon there might be a bit of criticism if I was there. So
There would be.
But there's criticism if you're not there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's
Oh,
criticism
yeah.
regardless. So I'd take the criticism of being
exactly.
in Paris.
With Jodie for a birthday.
Rather than taking the criticism of not being in Paris.
That just goes with the deal, no matter what
Yeah.
you do. There was recently a meeting, the NATO summit in the US, where the opposition was demanding I go to Washington DC, and it was like, hang on,
Yeah.
you've been complaining
About you travelling, yeah.
too many visits. We're
Is this a
we're not
sit-up?
members of NATO, so you can't win, but
No.
you've just got to do
Yeah.
your job. So there's a range of forums that I have to be at where we're really
Yeah.
important members of, like the Pacific Island Forum,
Yep.
ASEAN in Southeast Asia, the G20, which is the biggest
Yeah.
20 economies in
Yeah.
the world.
Taylor Swift
So
concert.
there will be a bit of travel in the second half of the year, but I've been using the time to get out and about. We've been announcing candidates in Queensland. We've been doing a lot of work on the cost of living measures that kicked in
Not sure if they're working.
July. And yeah, there's always things to do. And
Now, Albo,
so-
what about watching the Olympics, though? Because it's the middle of the night, and we know you're a busy man, but have you been sitting up and watching the Matildas and stuff? What have you been doing?
Well, the good thing is, of course, I'm usually up pretty early in
Yeah.
the morning, and so I can, read the papers online and find out what's going on pretty early while having the Olympics on in the background.
Yeah.
So I've got to see a few of the races. And last night I was watching the 1,500 metre heats in the men's and the women's. It's always fantastic. I think I like the long races, whether it's in athletics or swimming, where you get
There's some
to,
strategy and stuff, yeah.
cheer on. 100 metres,
anyone can do that. Is that what
Over
you're
too
saying?
quick, yeah.
And we've had 6 winners so far, gold medalists.
Yes.
Do you personally send a message to our 6 gold medalists so far, Albo?
They will all get a message and a little note, and they'll all, of course, I'll welcome them back. So Annika Wells is there in Paris. I get to meet the plane when it comes back.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
That's my interaction there. But both the Olympians and I'm sure the Paralympians as well will do us proud. And it's a great time when you think about how well Australia's going. We're third in the medal tally. We are by far we're certainly not the third most populous nation in the world. We punch so far above our weight. And it's a great sense of pride, I think, that we have in our country. And we've provided record funding for Olympic sports. One of the things about these young men and women competing in our name is that they earn bugger all compared with the official the official term compared with people in professional sports like tennis or golf or even footy players, and they train so hard, swimming up and down those laps every morning at 6 a.m. for year after year in order to be the champions that they are.
Well, you know what it is, though, Galbo.
They deserve a bit of recognition.
Yeah, they do.
You know what it is, and you might have had your people seen this. It's a new term for Australians. It's our flex. We're girt.
Yes.
It's caught on around the world. It means Australia is girt by sea. It means that we are stronger than you because we are girt. And girt is a mindset. We are girt.
That's got a ring to it. I look forward to seeing you guys in T-shirts with that.
She says
mate.
girt.
On it next time.
Nellie's is going to say girty girl. Very girty girl.
Albo, thanks so much for calling in this morning. It's been a
Thanks,
little
Al.
joy to catch up with you.
Yeah.
And happy
It's been a
birthday.
pleasure, and I hope you've all had. I've heard offline. Amy dobbed you all in
here
for
we go.
your overseas travel. Bali, Vietnam, full bit. Hope you enjoyed yourselves.
I went to Maylands.
Are you having a crack at our overseas travel arrangements?
I'm just pointing it out. Good on you.
We're moving around.
There's a
Well,
little
we've got
bit
I
less,
am
less
waiting
options.
for you to schedule your travel over to Canberra again.
Well, we are ready in any time.
Yeah.
To be completely honest.
Well,
and
we have to get that done.
Obviously, you didn't invite us to Jodie's birthday party, but whatever.
No, that's okay. We'll hold that against you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Can't afford a present anyway. The cost of living.
There's only 2 people invited to that birthday party.
Oh, are you there? Are you going to be there?
Jodie
And one's Toto.
and I'm the other.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, you made the cut. Knowing Jodie, I don't know whether that would have been the case or not.
Give Jodie all our love and
happy
for her
birthday to
birthday.
her.
Thanks, Alvo. It's
Bye,
always
buddy.
a pleasure.
I will do. See you guys.
Bye, mate.
Bye.
This is the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
First name initial. First name initial.
Win initials.
Oh, yes, the maiden voyage of this competition. We'll see how it goes.
That's right, NL.
Ah,
Natalie
Hey,
Locke.
okay, yeah, NM.
Yeah.
Smack.
Yeah.
It's Mac.
Yeah.
That's not your...
No, the initial. Oh, my God, Sean. I cannot with you sometimes.
Well, I'd say SMC, which is what I write all the time.
Hey.
Okay.
Go sit on the Narrows.
Don't do that to the people that are trying to drive to work.
Everyone watch out. Sean's about to go sit on the Narrows.
Okay, here we go. We've got 2 contestants ready to go. Maya, hello.
Hello.
Hiya, Maya. How are ya?
I'm good. I'm at work. I'm babysitting right now, but
Oh, okay. So
here.
how old are the children you're looking after?
she is in year 4, so she's
Okay.
9.
Okay, so she can be
super
left
cute.
unsupervised while you play this game.
Yes, no, she's fine. I'm still supervising.
And,
Okay, good stuff.
are you being paid $500 cash for this job this morning?
I'm not.
Wow, so if you win this, you could just literally leave.
Yeah, that's right. I know.
Yeah.
Just put a note on her and leave.
Yeah, that's it.
You're going against Desiree from Belden. Hey, Desiree.
Hey, how are you?
Good, mate.
Desiree.
What are you doing right now?
I've just pulled up to work. I'm actually going to go work out, and then I'm going to go work.
Hey,
Are you going to work out, okay, before work? Good way to start the day.
Hey guys, we've never played this game before. It's brand new. It's brand new, so this is what's going to happen, right? We are going to be giving a simple category, and then we're going to give you the initials to the answer. It's your job to tell us what the answer is. It's
That's
pretty
right.
simple.
Buzz in with your
Yep.
name,
Yep.
and if you get it right, you take that round.
Yeah.
You get it wrong, we move on.
What do you think? First to 5?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
First
so.
to 5.
I
Let's
think so.
test your buzzers. Maya,
Maya.
lovely. Desiree,
Desiree.
working well.
Welcome to Initials, everybody. Here is our first one. This is a famous Aussie actress, initials NK.
N-K.
N-K. Famous Australian actress.
Desiree?
Nicole Kidman.
Yes,
Yes,
Desiree.
Nicole,
It is.
you too.
And Maya, you're about 20 minutes late there.
Yes. Desiree leads 1-0.
Okay, here we go. Here's the category. Popular fast food item. Initials ZB.
Maya?
Zingerburger.
Yes! Yeah, got it.
Quite revealing about you, Maya, but
Oh,
okay.
God, I love a zinger. I love a zinger.
Don't you?
All right. It's 1-1. It's a tight game. Here's your category. Fun game where you hit a small ball. PP.
Desiree.
Oh, that was Maya, I
Maya.
think. Yeah, Maya?
Ping pong.
Yes,
Yes,
Maya.
it is ping pong.
I think she's got it.
Maya leads 2-1.
I wonder if they'll get this one.
This is pretty hard.
Popular television show. MAFS.
Maya. Desiree.
Maya?
Mario Persa. Is it
Yes, it 100% is. Okay. Maya's going well all of a sudden. 3-1.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here it is. Category. Humorous tree name. PW.
A humorous tree name starting
PW.
with P, ending with W. Everyone right now is screaming Pussy Willow so loudly.
Pussy Willow. Pussy Willow. I know, no points there.
You
All
too.
right, next round. Okay, your category is classic classroom game. HDTU.
Maya.
Maya?
Head down, thumbs up.
Well, just flying to victory.
Maya is on the brink of victory. She has 4. Desiree has 1. So you stay in it, Desiree. You've got to get the next one.
You do,
And then the one
Desiree.
after
We're
that,
playing
and
for
the one after that.
$500 cash here. Myra's on the brink.
All right, here
Nathan?
we go. Category is every home has one. The initials are FD.
Front door. Desiree.
Desiree's on the board.
backing up.
It is indeed the
backing
front
up.
door.
All right. Oh, we're back in. We're back
Yep.
in.
She stayed in it. It's 4-2. All right. Next category.
Okay, here we go. Female tennis champion. AB.
Desiree.
Desiree.
Ash Barty.
Oh,
The comeback. She's the Kylie McEwen.
Wow,
Winning
big
shield.
comeback on
Where are we
Flares.
at? Maya
4-3.
4, Desiree 3.
Okay, Matt.
So if you can tie it up here, Desiree, this will be
Jeez.
an all-time.
Never seen this come.
Comeback.
Ooh. Okay. Your category is a popular male Perth identity, TG.
TG.
Okay.
Tony Galati.
Are you too serious?
You two are never allowed to buy a potato again.
You're bad.
Ever.
All right. Next one.
All right, here we go. Category is 2-on-2 sport currently being played in front of the Eiffel Tower. Initials BV.
Maya.
Maya for the win.
Beach volleyball.
Maya! That was a battle for the ages. You've scored $500 cash, Maya. Well done.
Thank you.
All right.
What is that, Maya? Are you more impressed by winning the money or taking out the game?
Sorry?
Are you more impressed by winning the money or taking out the
Dumbest question I've
game?
ever heard.
Honestly, both.
All right, now back to looking after that little child. Thank you, Maya.
Yeah, get her out of the oven.
Well, I think that went well.
I think that went
Should we
well.
play that again? I think we should play that again one day.
I liked it.
Nathan, Nat, and Shaun podcast.
Cost of living, dudes.
Oh, man.
Cost of
Cozzy
living.
lives.
Yeah.
It's
How's
a
it
lot,
hurting
isn't it?
you?
It's a lot.
No, it is hurting him because last night when he
It
got
is
Uber
hurting
Eats,
me.
he didn't pay for priority.
pay for priority.
He just had to wait.
Yeah, so it does. It's
While
affecting
his
everything.
Christmas
River.
burger
Yeah,
from down
actually,
the
that's a good
road.
one.
Yeah.
It drove around the suburbs.
That's a bad thing
Does it
about it. You
come-
know what? Can
it
I
doesn't
tell you?
walk?
He went to the airport and back.
I don't ever. It took 20 minutes to get from Morley to Maylands.
And if
which
you'd
is,
gone
which
and got it
I'm
yourself?
5 minutes away.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
That's how Nathan's impacted.
I tell Nat all the time, I go onto Uber Eats and I think I'm going to order something, but then I just think, you lazy a-hole, get up and get it yourself
Yeah.
because it's so close.
And
And,
then
when you're single, Natalie, it's a $10 delivery fee. It hurts.
Yeah, for
And that's
one
when you
burger.
invented salt and pepper toast.
Well, Shaun, it took the world by storm. So,
Of course it did.
I mean, I don't know. What have you cooked that took the world by storm? The answer's nothing. Let's talk about hustles.
We digress.
Everybody is doing the hustle at the moment.
Yeah, side hustle.
Side hustle. It's earning Aussies an extra $4,000 a month. That's not
helps.
bad,
That
isn't
helps.
it? Yeah. Among them is Frank Hoyt. He's 40. He's a panel beater by trade who travels around Australia fixing hail-damaged cars.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
he's
cool.
found his little bit. We've got a single mum from Canberra. She's juggling parenthood and caring for her grandmother. She takes on a range of tasks, including she does rental properties, mystery shopping. She even writes heartfelt eulogies for people.
Oh, that's nice. Tell me about the mystery shopping. What is...
Mystery shopping is when
you pose as a customer, but and
then you fill out a form.
You're actually reviewing them, yeah. So you're reviewing the service. usually.
Yeah. And these jobs are being picked up by Airtasker. So these are Airtasker's most in-demand tasks. Number one is this isn't in order. Removalists. You've got residential cleaning. You've got a general handy person. You've got garden and lawn mowing, and then you've got waste disposal collection. Australia's highest paid categories for Airtasker is fence constructions, landscape gardeners, bricklayer, demolition, painting, and painting services. I've never used Airtasker, but you're the only person that I've experienced that has used it is Dave, our boss, who once got an Airtasker to come around and clean out his pantry.
Yeah, and all put everything in order.
And
make
we
it
know
nice.
this. We know this because he was watching her on his camera.
To make sure she didn't steal
And she was in
anything.
there. She organised his pantry, and then And then that
Now,
was it.
Shaun, you strike me as
Yeah.
somebody who would be right all over Airtasker.
I was all over it, and a shout out to our friend Gail that we met many years ago at
makeup
Channel
artist
9.
Gail, yeah.
Gail's amazing.
Because 10 years ago at least, Gail put me on to Airtasker, and we had just were building a new house. We've been in the place for 10 years, and I hired someone to come and just move soil. Because this mound of bloody sand.
So
and
you
I
got
was
them to
like,
move some
I'm
dirt.
not doing this, yeah. So, and I got this person over, and I think it was like $20 an hour, and they just moved all this sand. It was the
But
worst
couldn't
job
you
in
have
the
told
world.
yourself it was a workout?
Oh, wait,
Nah.
isn't the world
still
a
go to
gym?
the
Did
gym
you
before
go to
then.
the gym while he was doing it?
Yeah, absolutely. I
But
did.
isn't the world a gym? That would be
Yeah, but I like to use
workout.
the equipment rather than a wheelbarrow and a spade. So I used that, and then also got someone to put in a floating cabinet for a TV.
No,
Yes.
no.
What else did you do?
Yes.
What else did they do?
No.
What else
Tell
did they
everyone
do?
the whole truth.
What, they put the
Tell
cabinet
everyone
together
that
from
we're-
IKEA?
From IKEA. He
From
hired
IKEA.
someone to put an IKEA thing together, and then they put it on the wall. You could have done that first, and then they put them on the wall.
As if you know me.
I do know you.
Okay, if I'm going to make it sound worse, then someone came in and put the bunk beds together in the boys' room when we first moved in. But
I
I've
think
been
that's the
banned.
best.
I've been banned. Me and my wife has banned me.
Why? Because she hired somebody to come and put Sonny's crib together.
Yeah, but that's like 14 years
her
ago.
bastard husband wouldn't do it, to be honest.
So she realised then you didn't have the capacity to do it. Why does she think now you do have the capacity to do these things?
She just says I'm being lazy if I'm not attempting it, and I am being lazy. And I can't do these.
So you're
things. I
just
don't want to.
aware of what your skill set is.
That's the other thing. That's a good point.
And,
Nat.
and it's minimal.
It's limited.
I've seen people use air tasking. Say when was it In-N-Out Burger came to Perth?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
There was a story. Someone had hired
did a
an air
pop-up? Yes.
tasker to go and line up and get them their burgers.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because they were at work, and then because that line went for like an hour and a
You
half.
could get an air tasker to line up like at the Harry Styles concert, so you get a
Yes.
good spot, and then
Yep.
you just swan in at the last minute.
Literally,
Brilliant.
this is the stuff that they
Get
do.
your place at Rotto.
Yeah,
because that happens.
Yes.
It's not bad. We want to talk about Air Tasker, right? Have you used one for something that's a little bit different?
Yes.
What if people hired you to do? You put yourself
Yes.
up for it.
Yeah. And if you aren't an Air Tasker, but you've been hired to do something very random, like cleaning out someone's pantry
Or shifting some dirt.
or shifting some dirt.
Is that random?
Well, it was lazy.
Particularly if I go off to the gym.
We are talking about air tasking.
Holly's in Palmyra. Morning, Hole.
Hello, good morning.
Hi,
Have
Holly.
you used Air Tasker?
We did. We moved from Adelaide 2 years ago, and we needed someone to go and inspect houses for us.
Oh,
yeah,
how
cool.
interesting.
But
So
did
we
you
have-
trust their judgment?
Yeah, we did actually. We paid them. We paid them, and then they gave detailed videos of house inspections and
Yes.
honest reviews if it was any good or not.
Amazing.
That's awesome. What was the hourly? Was it an hourly rate that you had to come up with?
We ended up, I think it was a bit pricey. We ended up paying like $60 one time, and then you can end up like talking to them, and then they can do more inspections for you, and you kind of just organise it separately.
Yeah, right.
That is so clever
That is
because
clever.
you know what, these virtual tools just don't do it.
No.
You know, and you need someone
You
to be
need-
able to go and have a look at the finishes.
Yeah.
Because the amount of houses that I've seen online that look perfect and you go in there and when you upon
Yeah.
closer inspection, it's actually quite ratty.
Yes,
Yeah, true.
or the bedrooms are really
Yeah,
small, that
yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
clever.
Well done, Holly.
Thanks, Hol.
Tiffany's in Mount Claremont. Hello.
Morning.
Hey,
Hey,
Tiff.
Tiff. Who used Air Tasker?
So one of my best friends had to use Air Tasker when her son was off to boarding school, and you've got to label every item of clothing down to the last pair of socks.
Yes.
And she cannot sew to save herself.
Yeah.
So she Air Tasked it out.
That's clever.
So sewing their child's name on their jocks and
yeah,
stuff.
and socks, everything.
Everything.
Every
That
article of
is-
clothing.
That is ingenious. Who
That
would
is
want to do
clever.
that?
That's
Isn't
clever.
that crazy? I've
Yeah.
forgotten all
Yeah.
about when you're a child, you've got your name written on
Yes.
the back of everything. Like,
Yeah.
isn't
Well,
that
The other
funny?
thing- yeah, and with school equipment, take away
Yes.
the clothes thing, because you got every
Yes,
name
every
on
pencil.
every pencil.
Do your kids have their names on the back of their
Well,
jumpers?
they used to. Oh no, they don't. Not anymore. No.
But at boarding school, because of course everything
it's
looks the
the
same,
same.
and it
Yeah.
all goes into the one laundry. So to get it back to every kid, that's
Yeah,
the only
you
way
need
to
it.
do it, isn't
That's
it?
amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
clever.
Remember getting the knife and shaving the end
Yeah.
of your pencil off and then
Yeah.
writing, NBN. Yeah, love it.
Good times. Latasha, hello.
Good morning.
Hey,
Hello,
Latasha.
Okay, have you used Air Tasker?
Yeah, when my daughter was born, we lived over in Victoria, and I found two beautiful ladies to come and fold my washing. I hate folding. I will do everything else. I will wash, I will hang out, I will organise. But, yeah, I don't like folding. Like, I'm looking at the biggest mountain pile right now, and it just, no.
Mount Washmore, I call it.
It is. For about 6 months, I used these ladies in Victoria, and we've moved back to Perth, and no one wants to fold my washing.
Hey, I'll fold your washing. I like folding washing. This is. Can I tell you, Latasha? It's because I used to in high school. I used to work at the Surf Shack in Kalgoorlie, and I became a gun at folding clothes.
So you do it I don't know how to do it properly.
I do the shirts properly. I know how to fold most garments, and it looks like it's been in a shop.
Yeah, cool.
So my place, when you look at open up my wardrobe, it's all like it's in a shop, and I take pride in that. And really, my love of laundry is only new since I bought my Joseph and Joseph ironing board, Natalie, which pairs with my cordless iron, which makes just the whole thing a pleasure. No, they're out and they're being they are used. So
good on you for outsourcing that. And this is the beauty, right? It's putting people that like doing this stuff with people who don't want to do it.
It's so
this
good,
isn't an ad for Airtasker, but it just makes a lot of sense.
It is really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right,
Sean, pick a winner.
Okay, they were great, actually.
Hang on, we've got one more.
Oh, wait, one more.
Hello, Joe.
How you going?
Hi, Joe. You just snuck in there, Joe. Have you used Airtasker?
I sure have, yeah. That was a bit naughty. I used Airtasker probably a year and a half ago to get someone to do my online induction for a job up north.
Joe.
Joe, that's sensational.
Joe. It's fraud, I think is the word.
No, don't use big words.
Have you seen Suits? This is how he's done it in the game.
Don't use serious crime words. Joe's just telling us a fun story. All right, so Joe, how'd they go? Did they pass?
Yeah, they passed. Yeah, there was about 60 inductions. I paid them $100 to do it and gave them the log-on details, and I was passed.
Joe, how many accidents have you had on the work site?
Exactly. No accidents. I've been in the industry a long time. It's just, I didn't have time to get them all done.
No, I totally get it, because we get them here, and I just don't do them most of the time.
I have not even thought about that situation.
Yeah, that's great.
When you're going to get tests and stuff like that. Oh, God, that is so funny. You know what? Wouldn't it be great as well if you're going to go and get a medical for a new job to hire an athlete? To go in there.
They have pretty high expectations when you turn up, though. That's
literally never seen anyone fitter.
Thanks, Joe.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Hey, Shaun, I just went into the news and saw T and said, would you like some Bumblerone? And that is the Toblerone we used from yesterday's round of Sitting on a Secret. And she had one question. What was your question, T?
Is this Shaun's or Nat's?
And I said, that is Nat's Bumblerone. And she said, no worries.
I don't get it.
Because I didn't mash it to a pulp with my butt.
Because you're a power bottom.
I'm a power bottom.
She was a power bottom.
When you're a power bottom, you just got to live with it. You know?
Yeah. I told Sam that, and he was like, oh, yeah. I can see that works.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
All new Suzuki Swift Hybrid is here. Australia's best value hybrid. Win $20,000. A brand new Suzuki Swift Hybrid.
And a star. Hey, what's up? This is Troy Sivan. See me live. Your chance to win only with Nova.
All right, it is 26 to 9. That seems like a good time to put some people in the running to win Nova's cash car and a star, don't you reckon?
Oh, cash car and a star. What's all that about? Well, it is $20,000 cash tax-free, a brand new 2024 Suzuki Swift Hybrid, and a trip to New York to see Troy Sivan perform at Madison Square Gardens, and you get all of it.
Yeah, one person will win the lot.
Lisa, how does that sound to you?
Oh, that sounds absolutely amazing.
Lisa, you get all three, but what's the thing that gets you most excited about the trio of prizes?
If I'm honest, the Suzuki Swift.
Yeah, new car. And it's a hybrid.
Hybrids are the best.
So, you know, cut down on your fuel costs.
Yeah. I wouldn't do a plug-in hybrid. I like the for me personally, I like the petrol
fuel hybrids.
I love them. Yeah, that's cool.
Lisa,
that is cool.
Very exciting.
All right, Lisa, you're in the running. Massey is in Piara Waters. Hello, Massey.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
How are you?
Massey. Great. Okay. Are you excited to be in the running for this incredible prize package?
I am so excited and really excited to talk to you guys. I wake up with you every single morning.
Oh, lovely, Massey. Well, you're what we know as a P-Wart. We spent some quality time in Piara Waters last year.
Yeah. But since this is your first time on air, we have to apologise for everything we've said.
You said like a nice girl.
Well, Well, you almost shocked me with the $20 there. I was like, $20?
Geez, Nova's going through some tough times.
What's you guys?
Well, we're having one hell of a Christmas party, though, with the leftover, buddy.
Matthew, what excites you the most? The 20K, the Suzuki Swift Hybrid, or the trip to New York to see Troye Sivan?
I have to say the trip to New York to see Troye Sivan. That'll be a big one.
Yeah, a big one.
Madison Square Garden, though.
Yes, it's an iconic venue.
Yeah, not so
Matthew, lovely to have you on air. Come on air with us more
Anytime,
often, please.
Matthew, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Love you guys, always.
Bye,
Thanks, Matthew.
Kylie's in Kingsley. Morning, Kyles.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm going to guess what Kyle's is most excited about.
for it,
Kylie is most excited about the $20,000 because she needs something. What
Is
do you
that
think
true,
it is,
Kylie?
Sean?
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Okay, what do we need? What do we need? I can
Tea towels,
sense it.
tea towels, obviously.
Well, I'm actually going to Paris in a month to watch my sister-in-law at the Paralympics. So you can spend your money with
Okay,
me.
Kylie. Okay, what event is she in?
Paratriathlon.
Oh,
incredible.
wow. Okay.
I hope the river's
Yeah,
will be cleaner by
we're
then.
thinking that.
Your
I know.
sister's an
I was
Olympian.
reading it this morning.
Is she a first-time Olympian, Kylie?
Yeah, this is her first time to the Olympics. She was she missed out 4 years ago, so it's so exciting.
What's her name?
Sally Pilbeam.
Oh, we're going
Sally
to follow
Pilbeam.
Sally.
All right, we are
That's
on
so
Team Sally.
good, Kylie.
That's incredible,
Yeah.
Kylie. Well, that's going to be an
I
awesome
know.
trip. You're going to love it.
It's going to be amazing.
We need someone great to be in our lives so that we go on trips
Yes.
to support them.
I
I've got
know,
no
right?
one great in my life doing anything great.
Yeah, all of our friends are losers.
Nothing at all.
Good on you, Kylie. Thank you. Kirsten, hello.
Hi.
All right,
Hey,
Sean,
Kirsten.
guess what does Kirsten more feel like? What is she more into this?
She wants to go
prize?
to New York City.
Okay, well, let's see. Hi, Kirsten.
New York City would be amazing.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that excites you the most out of all this?
Yes, absolutely.
Sean, you got it
Well
right.
done. Kirsten, have you ever been before?
This is sitting on a secret note. I'm on fire.
Yeah. I was there in January this year.
Oh, really?
Okay, so you know how great it is.
Yeah.
So this would
Yeah.
be September, so completely different season, a lot warmer than when you were there in January.
Why do you want to
It'd
go?
be amazing.
Why do you want to go back so badly? Do you have love over there or something?
No, I'll take my husband with me. No, I really love to go to Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's a great city, isn't it?
Kirsten, what were you doing over there before? Just holidaying? Did you have friends to catch up with?
We're obsessed with ice hockey, so we're literally following an ice hockey player around to go see him play.
Which ice hockey player? Who's your hero?
Evgeny Malkin, Pittsburgh Penguins.
Oh, Malkin,
okay.
yeah, okay.
Does your husband, does he collect paraphernalia of this guy?
Oh, he'd have his jumpers for sure.
Yeah. And at the game we went to, my son actually got his stick signed.
Yeah, great.
He got Malkin's stick.
Yeah.
Hey,
amazing.
shout out to while we're talking about ice hockey, to the Perth Inferno, who I met last night when I was down at the ice hockey place having dinner with the family. Oh, lovely.
Yep.
Sean was,
You know them?
Sean was at an ice hocky place in Bibra Lake. You might know the place, and eating barramundi.
7401.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. He was dining on the barramundi.
Yeah. They specialise in wings, so we had the
They
barramundi.
just cut a hole in the ice and they caught it fresh. It was amazing.
Jason, I love the fact that you're following the Pittsburgh Pirates, but you don't go to Pittsburgh, no, when you go to New York. Why
Oh,
would
my
ya?
God, how good is
You're
that?
in the running.
The Penguins.
Oh,
Penguins,
very
mate.
interesting
Yeah.
reasons
Penguins,
of why people want to win. Not
Yes,
bad.
I know.
All right.
More opportunities. You can hit up the Nova Player and register there as well for another chance at the draw.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
So we know the Games is on, and of course, the station that is bringing us all the news is Channel 9.
It is, Nate.
Channel 9's going through a few teething problems at the moment, though. You know, we've got
Yeah,
all the...
well, their print journalists are on
Yeah,
strike and
yeah.
stuff. So yeah, there's a
Yeah.
It's a good opportunity, though, for print journalists to try to get the most out of
Yeah, that's right.
their situation going forward. I found, Nathan, some of the experts that you see calling some of the events are not experts.
Oh, so like you're talking about Mark Taylor commentating
I know,
the
there's-
diving, for example.
Perhaps at the equestrian,
Yeah.
you know, they've got a mismatch of.
Well, I suppose if you're going to get if you're going to get a person that's like a genius in each discipline, that team's going to be huge that you're
Yes.
taking over. So they're they're just
They
putting,
tend to have a host,
Yes.
so an experienced broadcaster with somebody who's actually done the sport is what they tend to do. Yeah.
We don't want to talk about that, though.
No.
We want to talk about where the Channel 9 staff, the 200-strong Olympic team, is staying in Paris. There's been muggings outside. They said that the place is absolutely filthy and unhygienic, and some of them are feeling worried about the accommodation in which they have been chosen to stay at.
Oh.
It's not in one of the city's best neighbourhoods, Natalie. I think it's
a shame.
it's in the 13th district.
Yeah, arrondissement.
How do you say Compton in Spanish? Sorry,
Compton. So they're going, well, wait, and they said it's noisy as well. It's above a McDonald's, a 24-hour McDonald's.
Okay, well, handy though.
Yeah,
for catering.
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
Nah,
But they're saying, it's just terrible accommodation. So they're now furious because the Channel 9 execs have flown in and booked into their hotel. It's one of the most beautiful hotels that Paris has to offer. I think it's the Le Marais.
Le Marais,
district.
yes, yep, that's where I like to stay.
It's Le Pavillon de la Reine Hotel and Spa in the heart of the capital. It boasts an elegant atmosphere and discreet world-class luxury. It's located a stone's throw away from the city's most popular landmarks, including Notre Dame.
Yes.
Le Centre Pompidou,
yep.
Le Louvre, and it has gym facilities, spa access, free breakfast. Free breakfast is the thing they keep bringing up because apparently
it's not common.
The other hotel, the Bronx, where the staff are staying, they have to pay for breakfast.
Oh, it's a
but there's a 24-hour McDonald's down
But you know what? He's going to go down and get a sausage and muffin and a hash.
And a spearmint rhino across the road.
Yeah.
Pros and cons.
So $861 a night for a basic room at the fancy one.
They're not staying in the basic room.
Yeah.
And then the staffers are saying at a place, I think, $179 per night.
Okay.
I mean, you've got to be all in together, don't you?
Especially during a time like this.
Yeah.
You know? Especially during a time like this.
You're at the pointy end of the building.
Yeah.
You're on the top floor with a view. You get to go and stay at the Palace.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. For me personally, and I do know that execs make more money and they're running a business, but you're all working for the same company.
Yeah, that's right.
You're all getting to the same goal.
And also, I mean, you could argue that the people on the ground, the team that are actually broadcasting, are working harder. They're doing longer hours. The others just swanning in.
100%.
Right?
And they're going to all they're going to all the fancy dinners and stuff, I'm guessing.
I'm not saying they're not doing anything, but they're not doing the grunt work. And so wouldn't you look after the people doing the longest hours and the grunt work?
No, that makes a hell of a lot of sense. But when you're at the top of the building, you go, who cares?
Yeah, that's
I've been down there. Everyone's got to work their way through.
Yeah, if they wanted to stay in the nice place, they should be more successful.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
100%. Aim high. Yeah, aim low, hit low.
I do feel bad for them, and if anyone's been in this situation where there's an us and a them, right?
Yeah.
And especially maybe if you're working for the same company, or if you're in the same sports team, or you're in the same school.
Oh yeah,
you know,
the AFL all over again.
When you see someone as being treated so much better than you are, whether it be accommodation, whether it be perks,
the car that they get to drive,
the car that they get to drive, and even in your own family, say someone always gets all the new fancy stuff, and you get all the slops.
A lot of people in this room are pointing towards us three, by the way.
Are you joking?
I mean, there is an example of it going on right now because one of our big bosses is over from Sydney, and when he's here, he stays at like either the Como or Crown Towers.
Yeah.
Oh, top of the water.
When we go to Sydney, Natalie and Shaun and I get given a 3-man tent and get shown to a park.
Another guy came over from Sydney last week. He's not one of the senior execs. He had to stay at the Vibe.
Yeah.
Now the Vibe's it's nice, but it's not the Como or the Crown Towers.
Price differential.
Yes, that's right. So it happens in our own company right in front of us.
We would like to talk about the disparities between two parties. We want to know what you got versus what someone else got, whether this be a hotel, whether this be something in your family.
Birthday present.
We're here to be outraged by the injustice.
What you got... Can I have that music, please? What you got, thank you, versus what they got. The other music.
Oh, yes.
Let me try it again.
We didn't even rehearse this, can you tell?
Let me try this again.
I don't want to do it again.
No, we're doing it again. So actually get it together, Harry, so you're going to be getting a new job.
Sorry, the program is
the question is,
years old.
What you got versus what they got. Can you press the buttons a bit quieter next time? Everyone heard that and just dispelled the magic. I just want to speak to the mouthy people here in the background who all were pointing at us during this. Come over to the microphone, mouthos. Harry, Sam, what do we get that you don't get?
They were pointing, not me.
Backing away from it now.
There were just some some parts of that story that I was like, oh,
Ringing true.
this sounds familiar.
Do you have any examples? What examples?
Well, as I-
Nat's got one.
What example?
I do. Do you guys remember when we went to Sydney last October?
No, what?
Yes.
What?
When we all went over,
that's so funny.
and you guys got
Pricey.
to stay in that beautiful boutique hotel. Where did I stay?
Pricey was like hopping
did
from.
you stay?
Thank you. It's a great question, Natalie.
Pricey got to Sydney and she didn't have a room booked.
I had to stay at my brother's apartment. So don't even come
That was the
Yeah,
entire
that's great,
Nova staff.
Pricey.
I don't know why you're on the outie. You need to look at your own performance.
Pricey was asking if she could like sleep on the other side of my bed or in the shower.
I had to meet you guys in the foyer like a loser.
You did. It was so funny.
You had to Uber to the free
You're right, actually. It is funny when it happens to others.
So far, Pricey, you're winning your $500 beer fest.
Imagine being invited to Sydney.
Wow. Well, we're just going to
It's an
take stories
avalanche.
from random Nova staff members between now and the end of the show. Or maybe we'll squeeze one of yours in. Hello, Jennifer.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, good, Jen. Okay, what happened?
So I grew up in Ireland, and we have this thing called the Leaving Cert, which is like what you do at the end of your high school exams.
Yes.
And I studied my backside off, got A's and B's, killed myself. Now, I'm the eldest of four, so that's to put that into perspective.
Yeah.
So it's basically like the in-house slave. But, I got €50, or about, $50 on a card from the parents. Say, good luck, you did great.
Yeah.
The following year, my brother, who's like, the best child on the planet,
Okay.
he barely scraped by, and he got given a car.
Oh, he got given a car. That's not even close.
What a stitch up.
Oh my God.
I know.
What did you say?
$100.
Did you say something about the inequality of this?
Oh, yeah. I kind of said, that doesn't really make much sense.
Yes.
And they were like, me and your dad were in the better position this year than we were last. And I was like,
They could still buy something for you a year later. Like, it's still possible. Is that why you left the country and came to live in Australia?
pretty much, yeah.
Oh, what a stitch up, Jen.
Maybe they're looking at it also. They're going, you know what? Jennifer has the earning potential to buy her own car in the future where he's never going to be able to buy a vehicle for himself.
This chap's
We're
got
in a
no
better
hope.
position 1 year later.
Wow, they've gone from 50 euros to a car.
And you've already got your 50 euros and we don't see how we could get it back.
There's no other way that we could change this. Oh, Jen, that's a cracking start. Thank you. Mads is in Bentley. Hello.
Hi, happy hump day.
Hey, good on you, Mads.
And also to you.
Lovely to be humped.
Mads, talk to us about the inequality. What happened?
Okay, I don't want to be the ultimate bridezilla, but we're going back like 20 years. So we've got in-laws, love in-laws.
Yeah.
They had a really successful business and they had an accident. So one of them had to have a back operation. So my hubby did the right thing, helped them out for months, running the business from basically, you know, working his fingers to the bone.
Yeah.
Our wedding comes up. They're super successful, okay? So we're not just expecting anything fancy. But we thought, okay, hopefully we get a nice gift. And we got like their second-hand dinner set, which is like from the 80s, terrible, whatever, which is fine. That's fine. We had nothing, so, you know, starting out.
Yeah.
Next year, the younger brother, his little brother favourite, didn't help him, didn't do anything.
Yeah.
They had a wedding. They got given a brand new top-of-the-class coffee machine. Like, fully automatic.
thousands of dollars.
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, worth heaps. And they don't even drink coffee. They don't even like coffee.
Drink coffee.
How do you give somebody a second-hand dinner set?
I know.
Keep
A
going,
few
Matt.
months later, yeah, they're trying to re-gift it. Like, yeah, we didn't want it. Could care less about it.
Oh, the coffee machine, yeah.
Put in all the hard yards, doing the right thing for your family. You know, pays off.
I wonder if they see this.
I know.
You know what I mean? The people that are doing this that have obviously locked in on a favourite, I wonder if they get out of sight of themselves to see what they just did.
Yeah.
Well, we don't, so I don't know how to...
Thanks, Mads. Fiona's in Bixton. Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
Great, Faye. Okay, talk to us about inequality.
All right. So my mum's booked. Well, she went. She's invited. Everyone on a cruise in December, and is giving everyone, my siblings, and is giving us all $5,000 to go on the cruise.
Oh,
wow.
But we are about to. Yeah, it's pretty generous.
Yeah.
But we're about to start IVF, so we're not really cruise material right now.
Okay.
So we said we can't go. So in lieu of the $5,000 that everyone else is getting.
Yeah.
She's giving us a ticket to Torvill and Dean next year.
Oh, the gift of eye service.
I mean, no, but once you see them do the paso doble, you'll
Oh,
understand.
they were amazing in the day.
Fiona, are you serious?
80-year-olds on ice. I don't know.
Oh,
like,
they right.
Yeah.
How old were Torvill
Yeah,
and
they're-
Dean been
yeah,
now?
yeah. I mean,
Super old.
they were big in 1980,
Yeah.
82,
Yeah,
80, 82, I
the
think.
only thing that's going to have ice skates is their wheelchairs.
Yeah, exactly. And Mum's taking me to this, but she was so generous and got me a ticket because she's got no one else to go with.
Yeah.
And she wants to go. So.
Yeah.
So everyone else
Well,
gets
Fiona.
$5,000 and you
Lord,
get
the crew.
you guys
yeah.
get tickets to Torvill and Dean.
Yeah.
I mean-
and IVF's not cheap, as we know.
No,
No,
Of
so
course
that
not.
$5,000 could have helped with that.
Yeah.
Torvill and
Yeah.
Dean.
You can't say anything.
I mean,
You know, how generous to get a ticket to Torvill and Dean, you know.
it's amazing.
I'm trying to be grateful here.
No,
Yeah,
it's not,
yeah,
it's
I
not
don't
going
sound
well.
I think our audience requires a Torvill and Dean review
Yes,
once you've
that's
been.
right.
If we can have you back, that'll be great.
Right, I can review it right now.
I met
The
them back in the
thing
day.
is that it's in June next year, so
Yes.
if the IVF goes to plan and we get pregnant, I'll have either had a baby or be about to have a baby
Yes.
when they come out.
Yeah,
so
so
I
you
probably
won't be
can't go
going.
anyway. No.
Okay. No,
No.
what? No, hey, how
Oh,
about this,
great,
sweetheart? We'll look after the baby if you need to go to Torvill
Yeah.
and Dean. That's fine. We got you.
We'd hate for you to miss out.
We'd hate it because we've got it on the
Amazing.
screen right now, and it
We're
is
watching Torvill and
It's
Dean. They were
breathtaking.
super.
beautiful.
I was expecting to hear more workplace ones, but this is all family. People being stitched up by family.
they've been
It's
stitched
amazing,
up.
isn't it?
This is the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Sam, you got a
got a message.
on the socials because we just had a chat to a lot of lovely people
And gave the prize to Fiona from Bicton.
Yeah.
Yeah, listener Abby said, I love that you guys give the BFS voucher to Torvill and Dean caller, who's going through IVF and probably can't drink beer anyway. Double burn.
It's a great point. Okay, take it back off her.
We
Give
want
it
to
the
make
Irish
sure.
girl.
We want to make sure that we can't. We want to make sure that whatever we give her, she doesn't enjoy as much as she doesn't enjoy Torvill and Dean.
Also wanted to mention, I did a podcast with Kynwyn Roberts about swimming in the Bristol Channel over in
amazing.
the UK.
The Bristol Channel.
So she finished it yesterday. She sent a message to say that she did it with another guy, Fletcher Barr, who our friend Shaney Barr's brother. From Channel 10.
yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Where's the Bristol Channel? Where does that go?
From Wales. Is it Wales to England or something along those lines? Anyway, she now holds the record for, she was the fastest over there. She holds the record for the men and women's.
Yeah.
She got over that quickly.
Wow.
Did she do a tumble turn and then swim back?
And she nearly swam back. And Dean Kearns is another guy, did a podcast earlier in this year. He's just won the English Channel this morning. We got a
All the
message
people
from
on
his
your
family.
podcast are going on to do amazing things.
Well, I can't do that. We know that.
Why not?
9 hours, nine and a
You could
half
do it.
hours.
You could
He's from
swim
the
for
English
9
Channel
hours.
today.
My favourite episode of your swimming podcast was Doggy Paddle. That was in depth.
With
And
Rex.
surprising.
Rex was your special guest.
The thing about wagging your tail.
It's crazy, Sean.
I know.
But
Yeah.
anyway, download
It's
the
like
podcast.
a rudder. It's amazing.
Get it in ya. Tomorrow, Game Changers will return.
Yeah,
That's
new
right.
day, new game.
Yeah, it's not going to be a new game this time. It's going to be something from our past.
Yes.
But we promise that you're going to enjoy it. $500
one of our
grabs.
favourite people, Maggie Dent, is going to join us.
Oh, yay. That's really
And
nice.
plus, Jeremy McGovern. Will he be playing this week, Sean?
Yes, he will be playing, but we will ask him if Tom Barras is going to leave
Yes.
and join another AFL club.
And I do want you to remember, for people that don't get up early, the people are getting up early. They know one thing. They know how to win the last quarter. How do you win the last quarter, everybody?
You win the last quarter. Put it on a T-shirt.
Nathan, Nat,